Kia ora or hello, my name is Odessa if you didn't know, and today we will be doing a what to wear while teaching in Korea. If you guys didn't know and you're new to my channel, I have been living in Korea for about a year and a half now, and I am an English teacher. Since obviously the standards of dress and the dress codes over in Korea are a lot different to Western countries, I thought it'd be good to break down what's acceptable, what I wear, and some outfit ideas for the people that are already in Korea, for people that are coming to Korea either later this year or next year, or even if it's just one of your plans in the near future. This might help you guys figure out what to pack. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is just what is considered acceptable and non-acceptable. In Korean culture, and this is completely different to where I'm from New Zealand and maybe other Western countries, but having your legs out is totally acceptable. The shorter the skirt, it doesn't really matter. You can get away with wearing short skirts that just cover your ass and you're totally fine, you won't get told off for it. But anything showing the chest area, the shoulders is unacceptable. So anything low cut, anything V or like boat or crew neck or like round neck, anything that shows cleavage is a big no-no. Even showing like collarbone can be seen a little bit like ugh. It really just depends where you live. I know in Daegu it's a little bit more conservative, so like this type of neckline would be more suitable than anything even lower. Showing your shoulders is also really unacceptable. So singlets, tank tops, in teaching you are not allowed to wear that sort of thing. So anything with like a long sleeve like this is acceptable. You can wear like tank tops with jackets and blazers, so as long as your shoulders are covered, that is okay. And like I said, the shorter the skirt doesn't really matter. A lot of my teachers that I've seen are wearing literally the tiniest little dresses, and that's okay. So if you like your legs out, Korea's perfect because it's totally acceptable. What about fitted things? I don't know, I don't wear like fitted tops much, but I feel like it would be okay, like I said, as long as you're not showing too much. But again, if you are big breasted and you are wearing something that's fitted, you might get stares, so that just depends if you're okay with that. Let's talk about tattoos. Now I do have, well, when I did apply for EPIC, I only had one tattoo, and it's actually in a spot where it is kind of hard to cover. Obviously, in interviews, EPIC, they do ask if you have tattoos and you have to take photos of it, and they also ask how you can cover it. Now, so if it's in sections like arms kind of sections, which is a little bit hard to cover up in summer because you don't want to be wearing long sleeves, the best thing that you can do is I go to Daiso and I buy these skin colored plasters which I can cover up my tattoos. That's what I do. They're literally like $1 for like 30 stickers, plasters or whatever, and you can just cover your tattoos. Obviously if they're anything bigger, then you might have to get, there are like special tattoo bandages, which I haven't gotten because I don't have like sleeves or anything. So yes, you will have to cover them, or depending on your skill, you will have to cover your tattoos. Even EPIC says that you're not allowed to show them. I've gotten 2 more tattoos while being in Korea. I got it on the opposite arm, and then also I've got this one here. And as you can see, I will stand up. This dress can cover it. So with my school though, they know I have tattoos, and they said, Odessa, it's fine, you're allowed to. Like, my school said that it was acceptable for me to not have to cover them. But for me, I naturally cover them because I don't want the rigmarole of having to explain to my students, oh teacher, you have tattoos. What does it mean? Why do you have it? I had one boy, I was wearing like t-shirt and it slid up, and he saw my tattoo and he was like, oh, is that a sticker? And I'm like, no, it's a tattoo. And he was like, oh wow, teacher is scary, that's really scary. And so I cover them, but literally, so for the whole year that I was here, I did cover them, but literally this summer I've just gotten like so lazy that I don't really care anymore. Let's talk about outfits. Midi dresses are really great to teach in. Something basic, something simple. You look put together, but you're literally just chucking something on. So a little side note, this dress looks acceptable to wear. It's long, you know, it covers the shoulders, but for me, personally, see how this, like, we have to think about when you bend over and teach that you could see down your top. So you have to kind of be careful with that as well, that you don't want to be like, because you'll be like, oh, let me look at your work, and you don't want to be showing them your boobs. If it's got a lot of hangage, as well as for all the big breasty ladies. I am a D cup, and so I struggle. And I bought this dress in Korea and I wear it casually but not to school because it gapes. Like, it gapes so that you can see like between, and so I don't feel comfortable knowing that my button might pop and she just kind of flops out. I don't wear this dress, but if you have something like this and it works for you, this is a perfect dress to wear as well. So yeah, just not for me. I don't wear something like this. And ladies, bicycle shorts. Get as many bicycle shorts as possible because chafe is real, sweaty legs is real, and also wind, kids, and the possibility of your dress getting caught, and you know, like, you don't want to be showing everyone your hoo-has. My best friend are shirts, oversized shirts, because what you can do is you can get away with wearing tanks and like little t-shirts and stuff, and then just throw on a like oversized shirt and then like a pant or a skirt, and you look pretty put together. I feel like it's like the edgy art teacher look with like the oversized white shirt and like a blue jean or like a little skirt, and that's like really cute. So like this shirt, I thrifted it from like the men's section for like $3, and it's cute. I can just wear it like a throw jacket in the summer and it covers my tattoos, which is acceptable. And again, I can have it up so you're not too hot and it's like super thin. Also flowy black pants, so culottes, just black linen pants or like beige linen pants, stuff that's flowy and unrestrictive. I also wear a lot of midi skirts. I feel more comfortable wearing skirts that are longer than my knees so that I don't feel like I'm having to pull it down, but all the teachers like to wear short stuff anyway, but that's just my opinion. I like to wear something longer. Crop tops, a little bit of a side note, crop tops are a big no-no. Anything showing your midriff you shouldn't wear. Obviously you can wear crop tops with like super high-waisted pants. As long as you're not showing anything, you will be fine. So with that being said, here is some outfits that I've put together. To be honest though, I've gotten pretty lazy with my outfits. Like sometimes I do go to school looking like a bum. And also I set the standard pretty low the first time I like was teaching, because I was desk warming and like online teaching for most of the year. I wore like yoga pants and like oversized tees and like a jean jacket for like my outfits for like a whole year. And so when I did start wearing dresses and skirts, they were just like, wow, Odessa, you look so pretty. Like, do you have something special on? I'm like, no, I actually have to teach children now, so this is why I'm wearing a dress. About just fashion in general, I feel like my style has completely changed coming over here, especially as a teacher. In my head I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna wear like crazy wacky clothing, like I'm gonna be really like, you know, bright and fun. And to be honest, because you're running around and you're busy and like you just don't really have time, well, I'm just lazy and I don't put crazy amount of effort into what I dress. I do dress kind of the way I would dress out of school. I think a lot of people think that you need like 2 separate wardrobes, and like I do have like teaching specific dresses and stuff like that where it's like not really my style, but yeah, like my style is pretty much the same. I just don't wear a lot of color, and that's the thing that I've realized that's changed now that I teach. I wear a little bit more color. I accessorize with like fun little earrings and stuff like that. Okay, let's just talk about the weather, because the weather here is a killer. Winter, you can look up to -20s. In Wonju, it gets up to -20, which is freezing cold. And then there's also your mid-30s, which it is currently right now, with like 90% humidity. So Korea is wild when it comes to weather. Breathable, light clothing, especially for summer. Stuff that you can move around, because currently with COVID in Korea, sometimes the teachers won't put on aircon and they will only have the windows open, which means that the hot air comes in. So you want to be in clothing that is comfortable, that is breathable, that is movable, especially for summer. I think dresses are your best friend. Now, I am not a dress girl, I never have been, but coming to Korea, I have really appreciated a dress because you look put together, you can throw it on, and there's only one piece of material covering your body, and it's easy, you know. So I would suggest bringing lots of dresses. I have lots of like strappy dresses, and what I do to combat the whole don't show anything, I just wear t-shirts underneath them, and then you can get away with wearing your little camis, as well as if you do have little cami tops, you can just wear like little t-shirts underneath them, and that's super acceptable. Some schools might be a little bit more stricter, where you do have to wear more like casual, work casual, which is like, you know, like a blazer or like a nice blouse and a pant. Other than that, most people get to wear kind of whatever. For winter, it's going to be freezing outside, but once you get inside, you will be toasty because they pump up the aircon. So layers is also your best friends. My favorite season in Korea is autumn, because that is blazer season. And literally, that's all I wear in autumn is a t-shirt and like a blazer and then some nice jeans. And that's kind of my go-to fit for autumn. Spring, I normally wear just like a nice dress and then like a little jean jacket or like a little leather jacket. Makeup. These days, because you wear a mask 24/7 at school, I don't really put on makeup, especially with summer that you just kind of like sweat it off. So literally I just put like mascara and like brows, and that's like my makeup. Though you will get comments like, oh Odessa, are you sick? Oh Odessa, you look tired. That's because I am, but also I don't have makeup to brighten my face up. So you might get comments, but you don't have to wear makeup these days because you're stuck wearing a mask. Piercings. Now, I only have my ears pierced, so it doesn't really apply to me, but I'm pretty sure facial piercings is a no-no. Again, on the Epic application, they do ask if you have piercings, like nose piercings, and they might tell you to take them off. A lot of people do come and wear it, and then they just wait for their school to say something, and if they don't, then you can just keep it. I think I covered everything, I think, maybe. Anyway, that is my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any more questions about Korea and stuff like that. I will happily answer them. I do have my social medias linked as well if you want to message me on there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Ka kite anō. I will see you soon. Ciao. Goodbye.